Hi everyone, I'm here with you at Restorative Health Center. I'm Dr. Maureen Passifume, and I haven't been around much lately. We haven't been doing as many videos, so I do apologize about that. But that's one thing we wanted to say today. We are going to be getting more of those, so look at those in your inbox and on Facebook with healthy tips and recipes again. We're going to get more regular with that again. But what I really wanted to talk about with you today is, as you know in the news, COVID cases are going up here a bit in our community, and we had a whole series of videos and emails about how to support a healthy immune system and some other tips on taking care of your family and stress during this time. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a review to make sure you haven't forgotten that, because clearly it's still very important. Our immune system is always important, but right now during the pandemic we want to pay some extra attention just to protect you. Nothing makes you totally virus proof, of course, but we do want to support healthy immune system function for prevention, but also for patients who do get sick, for people who do get sick. We want to make sure you're putting your best foot forward, so we have good recovery and we care about you, you know. So we talked a lot about different things that you can do to support immune system, but remember the number one thing is something totally in your control, and that's diet. So sugar is a very big disruptor for your health and your immune system, can actually lower your immune system. So you really want to be careful about how much sugar, preferably no sugar and junk food right now. They rob you of important minerals and nutrients that your immune system so desperately needs, and can actually just dip your immune system down. And they certainly don't provide anything for it at all. We really want to be supporting that immune system right now. So number one tip in diet is to get rid of that sugar and the junk food. Number two tip in diet is lots and lots of vegetables and fruit. They are full of antioxidants and important minerals and vitamins that your immune system so desperately needs right now. And then number three, we want to make sure we have adequate protein and healthy fats, preferably organic foods, and just, you know, that's the core. Lots of vegetables and fruits and healthy protein and fats to support a healthy immune system. So another tip, another thing that we've talked about in the past is watching your stress levels, which I know may sound a little ridiculous right now because it's hard to avoid all that, but controlling the stress that you can. Again, a healthy diet is going to help manage the stress that you cannot avoid. You know, making sure we're getting some walks and exercises, spending time in laughter, watching funny movies, getting some exercise outside now that the weather's nice. But we really got to watch the stress level. Stress level alters our cortisol and levels, and you know, there's a whole chemistry behind that, but can really lower our immune system and our immune response as well. We of course want to make sure we're getting adequate sleep and rest. A lot of us are working from home, and from what I've heard from my patients, you're working even more now. You're not stepping away from the desk, so you know, because it's at home now. So I want to make sure you guys are getting adequate rest, getting to bed on a decent time, and sleeping. If you're needing any help and more tips with that, just let us know, and you can review some of our old emails and searches for that too. We are going to attach something about the digestive system, something called your microbiome. Your microbiome is all the good creatures and bad creatures that live in our intestinal tract that are such an important part of our immune system. In fact, it is the bulk of our immune response in our system, all the little bacteria, and little guys in our gut. And so there's a really great article about COVID and our microbiome and how we want to support that. Again, diet is the number one thing, but if you're having underlying digestive issues, reach out to your healthcare practitioner, reach out to us to work on that. Even taking a good probiotic right now may not be such a bad strategy, and we'll have a link to one that I always recommend as well for you on this email and Facebook posting as well. And then I always love to support the immune system finally with some great nutrients and herbs. You know, I watch my diet very carefully, but our food supply isn't perfect, and sometimes, you know, I'm not perfect, and we need to make sure that we are getting adequate nutrition. So we need lots of minerals and vitamins like selenium and zinc. We need lots of vitamin A and C. I love immune glandulars like spleen and thymus extracts. So I love to take what I would consider a multivitamin for my immune system, and I highly recommend a product called Immuplex. It's by Standard Process. You can get that here. We have links for you as well. But making sure you're getting adequate nutrition. Sometimes we have to make up for that in some supplementation, especially for days that our diet isn't great. But this one is specifically for helping to support healthy immune function. And then minimally, I always love to take a little bit of echinacea root. I like just solely root preparations, not other parts of the echinacea plant. And I want to make sure it's a really high quality one because it is going to support autoimmune issues. It's going to support just your general immune system and immune response. And again, nothing is going to make us totally virus proof, but we want a healthy immune response, not too excessive and not blunted or too little. So I love echinacea, and I usually recommend Echinacea Premium by MediHerb as well. So those are my two favorite products. But remember, diet is number one. Keeping the sugar out of there and having a healthy diet. We're going to attach a great healthy recipe for your immune system today. Keeping stress down, getting plenty of rest, and keeping your digestive system working well and a healthy microbiome, and then giving yourself a little bit of herbal and nutrient support. Just for, since our diets are not always perfect and we just want a little extra boost right now. But I hope that was a healthy reminder for you. We talked about all this in past emails, but since it's up in our community, I wanted to make sure that we remembered all the steps to help protect you and your family. Take care. Bye-bye.